The stage is all set for the 10th National Convention of CP&UML, the main opposition and ironically the largest party in the parliament. Just 48 hours before the convention kicks off on Friday, the party chairman KP Sharma Oli, who has tried to establish himself as the numero uno leader, looks firmly in charge and would make efforts to install leaders of his choice as office bearers and in the Central Committee. Good morning, I am Bipashna Tamang and these are the headlines of the hour. The role of the Auditor General's office rendered feeble. The outstanding amount reaches 700 billion in 18 years, works limited to formality. Political parties remain indifferent to the Supreme Court debacle. Chief Justice Rana unmoved, while Nepal Bar too on the front foot to add to the turmoil seen in the judiciary. Germany and France become the latest countries to advise their citizens to leave Ethiopia amid an escalation in the country's civil war. And Manchester United Chelsea through to the pre-quarterfinals of UEFA Champions League. Barcelona face a daunting task with last group fixture against Bayern. The Office of Auditor General is assigned to report on irregularities seen in government offices, evaluate annual financial reports of departments and monitor implementation part. However, the constitutional body, instead of exercising its rights, has largely limited itself to publishing annual report. The annual report of the Office of Auditor General for the fiscal year 2019-20 revealed that the government needed to collect an outstanding amount of 27.95 billion rupees, while the constitutional body revealed that 104.3 billion rupees has been added to the outstanding amount in the last fiscal year alone. In the last 18 years, the arrears amount has reached around 700 billion rupees with the widespread irregularities, which is almost half of the annual budget. Experts opine that both the government and the Office of Auditor General are equally responsible for rising irregularities and the failure to control financial indiscipline. However, the constitutional body, responsible to regulate financial affairs, has limited itself in publishing and submitting the annual report. The Office of Auditor General has failed to monitor and evaluate an implementation part. There is a growing call on constitutional bodies like Office of Auditor General to maintain financial discipline by exercising its constitutional authority. The hearing at the Supreme Court has been obstructed for the past 1 month. The justices have waged a nationwide strike demanding the resignation of Chief Justice Cholendra Shamsher Rana, charging the judiciary need of seeking unreasonable power sharing in the executive. Even as the justice agreed to resume hearing with the provision of allotting schedules through drawing lots, however, a date is yet to be finalized. Despite the ongoing agitation affecting hearings across the country, the political parties have largely remained indifferent. The man in question, Chief Justice Rana, unmoved, while Nepal Bar too has been on the front foot to add to the turmoil in the judiciary. More in this report. The service seekers at the Supreme Court have been bearing the brunt of the ongoing nationwide agitation launched by Nepal Bar Association, the umbrella organization of legal practitioners in the country. The daily routine of these clients have been to witness the agitation and at the end of the day get a date for the hearing next day. The hearings, numbering to around 300, are being hampered this way on a daily basis at the country's top court. In the meantime, Nepal Bar Association has not only rejected the talks offer of the Chief Justice, but has also put pressure on the political parties for the impeachment of CJ Rana till Premier Deuba's official residence Palwatar in a bid to mount pressure at political level. Meanwhile, the political parties are yet to take a categorical stand on the Supreme Court debacle, while CJ Rana has cleverly tried to give the message of improved judicial affairs with his gambit of settling cases through a system of drawing lots considered democratic in legal terms. With general public mainly at the receiving end of the ongoing quagmire, it is high time the Supreme Court issue is resolved at the earliest. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in several districts what should be done to raise the number of women in decision-making roles in political parties. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
महिलाको कोटाहरू चाहिँ सुनिश्चित हुनु पर्यो
आफ्नो भूमिका पनि अलि देखाउन सक्नु पर्यो
कोटा प्रणालीको अन्त्य हुनुपर्छ
आफ्नो घरबाट नै अब महिलाहरूलाई चाहिँ अलिकति सशक्तिकरणमा अगाडि बढाइदिनु पर्यो
पुरुषहरूले पनि महिलाहरूले गर्न सक्छन् भनेर आठ साथ दिन पर्यो
राजनीतिक चेतना जगाउनु पर्छ
महिलालाई पनि अध्यक्षको स्थान पनि दिनुपर्छ
कोटा 33% महिलाले दिएर मात्रै भएन महिलाहरू पनि सहभागिता जनाउनु पर्यो
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question: what's your take on the stalemate seen in the construction of the Kathmandu Metro Rail? Your options: option A, lack of interest; option B, same old tale; and option C, projects limited to election promises. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
English club Manchester United has advanced to the UEFA Champions League knockout round. The Red Devils blanked Villarreal 2-0 to book a place in the last 16. Manchester United registered a convincing win in the first match after the exit of its coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In the match played at Villarreal's home stadium, both the goals came in the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo scored the opening goal in the 78th minute, while Jadon Sancho doubled the lead in the 90th minute. Manchester United have advanced to the last 16 as Group F winners. In another match of the same group, Atalanta and Young Boys were locked in a 3-all draw. Meanwhile, defending champions Chelsea blanked Juventus 4-0 to book a place in the pre-quarterfinals. This is the biggest margin of defeat suffered by Juventus in Champions League. In the match played at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea took a 1-0 lead in the first half with a goal by Trevoh Chalobah in the 25th minute. Rhys James scored in the 55th minute, followed by Callum Hudson's goal 3 minutes later. Timo Werner sealed the 4-0 win in the injury time to propel Chelsea to the last 16 as the Group H winner. Meanwhile, Barcelona are required to wait till the next match to confirm their place in the round of 16. In the match played at Camp Nou, Barca were held to a goalless draw by Portuguese club Benfica. This was Xavi's first match as Barcelona's coach, but it turned out to be a drab affair. Despite dominating most of possession, Barca failed to convert their chances as Benfica defense held firm. Barcelona and Group E have collected 7 points from 5 matches and currently placed second. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.